Hello friends, sorry to keep you waiting. How are you? Namaste, Sat Sri Akal. Good evening to you. So wonderful Sunday, rainy Sunday in Bombay. Anna, thank you so much to the universe for the rains, because let us always be happy with rains. Because the other day I was traveling and somebody was with me and they said it's raining on and off and on and off and it is such a problem. I said, very true. Because you are getting rain, so it is a problem. So I said, go into Maharashtra where our poor Maharashtrian farmers are committing suicide in Latur and the government is unable to even supply water to them. Or the animals in the jungles are starving for water and private citizens are giving them water. So I said, let us be happy, and that taxi wala was shaking his head. He said, what a answer, no? That let us be happy. Okay. So Sunday evening, 27th of July, and July खत्म भी हो रहा है ना. जुलाई खत्म हो रहा है, अगस्त आ रहा है. So थैंक यू टू द यूनिवर्स, थैंक यू. मैं कौन हूँ? छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन, फिर आगे बात करेंगे. अमरजीत सिंह नरोला, शिल्पा खेड़ेकर जी, आपने हमारा प्रोग्राम आस्था पे 12 साल देखा होगा, बहुत कुछ सीखा होगा और फिर ये किताब हमने लिख दी. बीमार था अल्सरेटिव कोलाइटिस से, तो ठीक हो गई, क्योर हो गई 13 साल के बाद. तो बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ी और अभी लाइफ एंजॉय करते हैं. और पेशेंट आते हैं अलग अलग बीमारियों के, तो उनको हम मदद करते हैं. पेमेंट लेते हैं, गारंटी नहीं देते, एश्योरेंस नहीं देते, टाइम नहीं देते, रिफंड नहीं देते, मगर ट्रीटमेंट देते हैं. तो अभी ये आज वही है ये सब्जेक्ट. तो हम लोग क्या क्या करते हैं? हम लोग ट्रीटमेंट विदाउट मेडिसिन करते हैं. बता देता हूँ, क्योंकि जो भी सिस्टम्स अभी आपको दिखाऊंगा विदाउट मेडिसिन है. इफेक्टिव फॉर ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम: डायबिटीज, आर्थराइटिस, स्पाइन, एस्थमा, पैरालिसिस, स्किन प्रॉब्लम, मस्कुलर प्रॉब्लम, डाइजेस्टिव. कोलाइटिस मुझे था. अभी केस आपको बताऊंगा. कोलाइटिस क्या, 25 साल का लड़का 6 साल से परेशान, घर बैठा हुआ है, बेड के ऊपर रेस्ट कर रहा है, 5.2 उसका हीमोग्लोबिन है. बहुत मुश्किल है, हो जाएगा ठीक. हाई ब्लड प्रेशर, लो ब्लड प्रेशर, लेडीज प्रॉब्लम, माइग्रेन, एलर्जी, थायराइड, हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस, ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ जॉइंट पेन, डिप्रेशन एंड मेनी मोर. हम लोग क्या क्या सिस्टम्स यूज़ करते हैं फिर, क्योंकि इधर आपको जो दिखेंगे इसमें लिखे हुए हैं, क्योंकि आपको अंडरस्टैंड होना पड़ेगा ना कि भाई कैसे काम करते हैं सदाजी और क्या क्या दिखाया. और वो सब जो भी मैं बताऊंगा वो इसमें लिखा हुआ है जो मैं दे रहा हूँ. एक्यूप्रेशर, एक्यूपंक्चर, अल्कलाइन वाटर, अरोमा थेरेपी, ऑरिकुलर, बागफ्ला रेमेडीज, बायोकेमिक सॉल्ट्स, कलर थेरेपी, डाइट, न्यूट्रिशन, एनर्जी, रेकी, हैंड राइटिंग एनालिसिस, मंत्रा, मेडिटेशन, मुद्रा, टाइम एक्यूपंक्चर, ट्विस्ट थेरेपी, वास्तुशास्त्र, जियोपैथिक स्ट्रेस, नेम न्यूमरोलॉजी, मोबाइल न्यूमरोलॉजी, रिस्ट वॉच थेरेपी, ऑटोमेटिक टॉकिंग, है ना, बहुत कुछ है. तो मैं और शिल्पा जी अलग अलग थेरेपी सीखते हैं. कुछ वो सीखते हैं, कुछ मैं सीखता हूँ, क्योंकि फिर वो अपना कॉन्सेप्ट कर देते हैं, मैं अपना कॉन्सेप्ट कर देता हूँ और पेशेंट को हम लोग मदद कर देते हैं. तो ये सब सिस्टम्स हमने इसमें मेंशन किए हैं जो मैं अभी आपको बताऊँगा. तो ये एक यंग लड़का है, ओके, मैंने बता दिया. अभी इसका एक कॉन्सेप्ट है जो आपको समझना पड़ेगा, फिर हम आगे बात करेंगे. ये क्या है? बनाना है ना, केले हैं और ये पैसा है. मेरे बटुए में पैसे हैं, 2000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, लाख, 10 लाख, वो मत फिक्र करो. इसके अंदर पैसे हैं पैसे. क्रेडिट कार्ड है, डेबिट कार्ड है, सब कुछ है. तो अभी हम एक बंदर, एक मंकी, एक बंदर, एक जानवर को इन दोनों चीज़ में से देंगे तो वो क्या लेगा, है ना. तो जो जानवर है ना, वो बेसिक उसका इंस्टिंक्ट है सर्वाइवल का, वो बनाना ही लेगा, है ना. हाथी है, वो भी बनाना ही लेगा. ज़ेब्रा है, जिराफ है, वो भी बनाना ही लेगा. वो पैसा नहीं लेगा, क्योंकि उसको अंडरस्टैंडिंग पैसे की नहीं है. अभी इंसान के पास आते हैं. ये जो मैं सिस्टम आपको बताऊंगा, ये हेल्थ है, इसकी कीमत है. ओके, हर एक चीज़ की कीमत है और ये पैसा है. तो ये जो सिस्टम्स हैं ये हेल्थ है, ये जो सिस्टम्स और रिकवरी के हमारे पेशेंट के लिए बनाए हैं, जो अभी कुरियर में जाएंगे, ये हेल्थ है। ओके, ये हेल्थ उसकी है। हमने अभी उसको ये मेथड ऑफर किए हैं, उसने पेमेंट कर दी है। अभी हम लोगों को 15 दिन लग गया ये सब सामान रेडी करने के लिए, और ये पैसा है, ये पैसा है। 99.99% इंसान पैसा लेगा। ये मैं आपको मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से बता रहा हूँ, 99 से 2006 से आस्था चैनल पे 99.99% इंसान पैसा चूज करेगा। बेशक उसके पास इतना पैसा है कि वो चांदी के थालियों में खाना खाता है, मर्सिडीज़ों में घूमता है, फ्लाइट्स में जाता है, 20-20, 50-50 करोड़ के घरों में रहता है, तो भी वो ग्रीडी इंसान ये पैसा चुनेगा, मगर ये इलाज अपने माँ के लिए नहीं चुनेगा, नहीं चुनते, अपने बाप के लिए नहीं चुनते, अपनी बीवी के लिए नहीं चुनते, खुद के लिए नहीं चुनते, अपने बच्चों के लिए नहीं चुनते। ठीक है, ये मैं आपको फैक्ट बता रहा हूं। और अगर चुनना भी पड़े तो बीवी को पूछेगा, बच्चों को पूछेगा, मम्मी को पूछेगा, डैडी को पूछेगा। मैं बीमार हूं, मैं करोड़ों रुपए कमाता हूं, कमा चुका हूं, मगर मैंने अपने इलाज के लिए पैसे खर्च करके सरदार जी को देने हैं। डॉक्टरों को तो दे रहा हूं लाखों रुपए, चिंता नहीं है। सरदार जी या सरदार जी के जैसे लोग जो इतना एक्सपीरियंस ले चुके हैं पढ़ाई के बिना, हम सिविल इंजीनियर हैं, याद रखना। कोलाइटिस 13 साल से थे, सीखे 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 सीखे, अभी भी सीख रहा हूँ। अभी लेटेस्ट सीख रहा हूँ फंक्शनल मेडिसिन, एक MBBS डॉक्टर से, जिसको अपनी प्रॉब्लम थी और जिसने अपने आप को मदद किया। और मैंने तो कोलाइटिस को मदद करके टीवी पे आया, टीवी पे आके लोगों को मदद की। तो एक अनुभव तो हमारा ज़्यादा है ना। हम तो इतने सारे सिस्टम्स करते हैं, क्यों हम नए नए सिस्टम्स यूज़ करते हैं, सीखते हैं, यूज़ करते हैं, इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं। तो ये जो यंग लड़का है, मैंने उसको पूछा तू हमें पैसा क्यों देना चाहता है 1 साल के लिए? बोलते सर मैं यंग हूँ, मैं आपकी उम्र जैसे हूँ, आपकी उम्र के जैसे में मुझे कोलाइटिस हो गया। बोल रहे आपको 86 में हुआ, 23 साल की उम्र में, मुझे 19 साल की उम्र में हो गया। तो बोलते मैं आपसे पहले बीमार हो गया, आप तो 23 में हुए। फिर बोलते आपने 13 साल सफ़र किया, 1986 से 99 तक। बोलते फिर आपने अपने को ठीक कर दिया। तो बोलते आपसे अनुभवी कौन होगा जो मुझे मदद कर पाएगा? तो बोलता मुझे पता है कि 1-1.5 साल मैं आपके साथ मेहनत करूंगा, आप मेरे साथ मेहनत करोगे, मैं आपको पैसे दूंगा। हाँ, उसने मुझे बोला सर इंस्टॉलमेंट में ले लो। मैंने कोई प्रॉब्लम। आई सेड नो प्रॉब्लम, आई विल टेक इंस्टॉलमेंट। हेलो हेलो हेलो, थैंक यू। I said, I'll no problem, I'll take an installment, because our aim is to earn a living also, and also to help people, right? Unlike doctors who take all the money for a dead body, we are different. So he said, I want to get well, I want to I am studying for competitive exams, so I will earn money, no problem, but let me go for a job, no? With ulcerative colitis, I am at home, I am on bed, and I can't even get up. And I said, get your hemoglobin test. He went 30 kilometers away from his house to get a blood test. And after 2-3 days, he sent me a report. It was 5.2 hemoglobin. So when I saw it, I said, you need blood transfusion. Discuss at home. I made him understand logic, and he was understanding. Yes, I can't. I need to have outside support, because if I have 5.2 hemoglobin and I need minimum 10 or 11, so it will take many months to come up using systems. But your intestines are not functioning properly, you are not able to digest food, you are not able to eat protein, carbohydrates, a good diet, nutrition, and your intestines are not functioning properly. They are unable to absorb the nutrition, they are unable to absorb the diet, and unable to absorb the vitamins. So I said, we are wasting effort. So if you get 4 or 5 units of blood and transfusion and IV, I'm sure your recovery will be faster. So they will decide. So we have already, he contacted us 15 days ago. He paid our consultation. We discussed entire history. Then he paid us on installment. We are open to it. No problem. We are happy. And I told him over the next 1 to 2 years we have to work together. And he said, I am ready, uncle. Please help me get well. So now you have to decide. Are you interested to proceed to watch all this, or you just want to waste your time? You may leave. Thank you. Now, we have already given him 6 to 7 systems in the day we started the treatment. Okay. Diet, I sent him charts. Nutrition, certain things with a Ayurvedic formula with 21 products, I gave him in writing. And I said, buy this product. The total product cost him, yesterday I asked him, he spent 2,000 rupees, and those products will last him for around 3 to 4 months. 4 products were less, which he did not get in his village, which is 60 kilometers from Ayodhya. Okay, the nearest laboratory to test blood is 22 kilometers from the bus stop. So 4 or 5 kilometers he goes to the bus stop, from there 22 kilometers one way, so around 30 kilometers just to give a blood test. Okay, but he got these products in the 21 products, and there were 5 or 6 more products which were also available, which he used, and he started, and then he got these products. Now these are 4 products. One is here, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so 4 products. Hello. So 4 products are herbs. We have written, it's not mine, these are the products which are written on top. Okay, these are written on top. So all these products will be added to that powder, which he will consume, because the reason why I give him in writing is he should understand what he's eating, what he's consuming. Okay, because when a patient is aware of what he is consuming, he has confidence. Now if I were to give him a mixture of 21 herbs from Bombay and I sell him monthly, he will think I have put some steroids inside. Okay, now if he thinks that because steroids is the only, you have mesocol, Vizolone steroids, Azoron for a ulcerative colitis patient until you die or you remove your intestine. Okay, I have gone through it for 13 years, so I know worldwide these are the only 3 things that are given to a patient with ulcerative colitis. First, we used to have slazopyrin, that is sulfa salt. Then they came out with mesocol, which is a 5-amino cyclic acid compound, which is synthesized and produced in the large intestine from the sulfasalazine salt, which goes through the GI stomach into the large intestine. But here, direct tablet of 5-amino cyclic acid mesocol goes into the large intestine and it gets released over there. So we bypass the stomach and the small intestine and the duodenum because they were giving ulcers. So that is a technology of that salt. Okay, so now these are herbs. Okay, these are Ayurvedic herbs which are available but were not available in his shop, and this is a nutrition sealed from the company. I said order it, but the company was not sending it to his location, which is very far. So he paid and I got it delivered, and I'm sending it out to him together with the parcel from Bombay. So this is herbs. Number 2, color therapy. We are sending him a black pen. Way to apply, we have made charts. There are 7 charts in this, where to apply magnets, colors, pressure and seeds, all mentioned for his ulcerative colitis. This chart is there. Okay, it goes out like this. Then I work on frequency. So this is a frequency first in the entire universe. This is a challenge of $1 million. I don't have that much. But this is a challenge of $1 million to anybody in the universe who has made a water bottle for a patient with ulcerative colitis. This bottle has got frequency codes for this client with his symptoms for ulcerative colitis. So $1 million is my challenge openly. If you can prove that you made a bottle like this for a patient with ulcerative colitis, don't show me another bottle, okay? But it has to be prior to my dates, prior to my today's date, today's time. I need to see that video. Don't show it to me after a month and say we made it. But this is how it goes, and it will go packed, okay? This is the one that I'm using for my digestive, for my digestion. I had colitis, so I should always also take care of myself. So I made one for myself, but in mine I put different codes for digestion. That is for colitis, this is for digestion. So in this I put herbs. So I drink herb induced digestive water. I've got pan, it's that betel nut leaf inside, very good for digestion and detoxification. I eat them fresh. We got a huge garden in our colony, so I just take a few donation and I thank the plant, mother plant, and I consume. And then I've got sour sop leaves. Okay, so I have sour sop plants, and I have regularly, I'm picking them up. Here they are. So these are my pan, my betel nut leaves. So betel nut, India is very famous for creating rubbish worldwide by eating betel nut, but we don't spit them, so we just wash these leaves, betel nut fresh from our garden. I pick up 10, 12 in every 2-3 days. I got this today morning when I went down for a walk. Today was Sunday morning, so I went down to the walk and I got these 10, 12, and these are sour sop. Okay, sour sop leaves. So one leaf sells online for about 3 rupees. So in $1 of say about 80 rupees per dollar, I can say, I would get around 25 leaves. Okay, so 25 fresh leaves or dried leaves of sour sop in India. So I have planted 17 plants. So I'm becoming a multi-billionaire by helping people. Of course, I have assured people that I will be giving them for free. So don't worry about my money. You can hear the winds blowing and blessing us. So don't worry. I've got 17 plants of sour sop which I've planted. 17. Okay. So 7 in Mumbai and 10 I've sent out to a Gaushala, where they take care of mother cow until they live their full life in happiness. So it is in a village in Rajasthan, 15 acres, where they got a Ayurvedic setup. So I sent them donation. I said, please plant them, give them to people for cancer, and in future, hi everybody. I said in future I will need, you can send me the fruits, source of fruits, and you can also send me plants, leaves. So leaves. So this boy also, who is our patient, I told him he's got lots of land in his village. I said plant 10 trees, take care of them, earn good karma, and in future you can also eat. So color therapy, and yes, magnets. So these are magnets and tools, okay, for his acupressure and acupuncture and magnet therapy. They are all in this. Then In colitis, you need to have different types of systems. So this is flower remedies for his situation. So 4 bottles for 3 months. This is another bottle which has got energy pills for ulcerative colitis and his mental issues. Mental issues means hurry, worry, curry. Mind. It's a mind game. So frequency medicine. Aroma oil. Blended. It will go out. It will be mixed in 1 liter of oil, olive oil, and he will apply it to his body and spine and entire body. This is enough for 3 months. So that is there. Charged water is there. In this there are certain more, and yes, it goes out in a beautiful bag like this. Okay, because he can keep the products that he uses daily in this, and the extra products he can keep them away. There are certain more acupressure products in this bag. Okay, we have given him a diet, nutrition based diet for his ulcerative colitis. Now what have we done? Here I'll again refer. We've given him treatment for acupressure. Alkaline water, I will be recommending how to do it. Aromatherapy in that box. Bach flower system in the box. Biochemic tissue salts already recommended online because there's a homeopathic shop. He's already purchased them. Color therapy in the box. Diet and nutrition already given. Balanced nutrition sending from Bombay because they are not available over there. Energy healing, distance healing, we are doing it from Bombay. Mantras, already given him mantras for lunch and mantra and music for the evening. Between 9 and 12, there is a special mantra, special music for stress and anxiety. Between 9 p.m. and 12 p.m. it has to be used. So he has to listen to that music in the evening before going to bed. Meditation. I have told him what to do. I have given him some homework. He has to do it. Mudras. We have given him mudra. Time acupuncture. Based on his date of birth, we will give it to him. Twist therapy. Once all this reaches him, we will go online and we will add all that. So all in all, we have given him 13 to 14 systems of treatment that he is beginning. Water. Basic is water. I have told him 5 herbs to boil in water and drink. I gave him a link of a Ayurvedic juice to drink. I told him order 3 bottles together. He's already started. I have given him so much homework already, and these are going from Bombay because these have to be collected, arranged and sent out by courier. So now you see, you are in a position, you as a patient who is listening to this or who is trying to understand the difference between a monkey who will choose bananas over money, or a human who is suffering individually like me, I'm suffering. So I don't need permission from my wife, or I don't need permission from my daughter or my son to begin my treatment. Now if I'm a husband and my wife is suffering, I need to take the call. I don't need to ask my wife, darling, I'm going to spend money to make you well. Do you want me to spend it? And wife is going to say, no, 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 don't spend it. One day when she's on bed, then you have to hire 100 people to take care of your wife. And nobody is going to come and take care of your wife. Not even your son, not even your daughter-in-law, not even your daughter. Only you are going to be there and you can't do anything. Okay? So if you are a husband and your wife is suffering, please think about it. I am a husband to a wife, and when I suffered, my father took care of me. My father paid my bills. Why? Because my father said, if you don't survive and I and your mother, something happens to us, who is going to take care of your wife and who is going to take care of your children? You are sick. You are not earning money. You get more sick and I die. He told me practically he told me. He says, your mother dies or I die, then who takes care of your mother if I die? Or if I die and your mother dies and you are sick, how will you manage your life? How will you take care of your family? How will you feed your children? How will you educate your children? How will you take care of your wife? And I said, but I don't have money. My father said, I have money which I am going to give you after I die. Okay? So that is your money. I may as well spend it now on you. And my father was from the defense forces, and I am very happy to say that I have never seen a father like him. I remember I was in hospital once. I had a kidney stone. So he came to the hospital. He was living away. He was living with my elder brother because he had two houses. So one house where I was living was a small house, and my father's house was big. So my father was there in this area where I am now living now. I've always wanted to live in this area, so I have now shifted here 5 years ago. So my father was in my brother's house, and I was away. So I suffered with severe pain, and both my sons were at home. So they put me in a taxi. We went to a hospital, and that hospital refused to admit me. They said, please go to a bigger hospital. So, and I told them, I'm in pain, I'm vomiting. They said, sir, we can't help you. Please go. So the taxi we took to a different hospital, and he was a doctor. He knew me. He was a MD, medicine. So he said immediately, no problem. Please get admitted. And he says, I think it's a stone. So he said, don't worry, we'll get a sonography done and we'll give you painkiller and you will do it. So they phoned they didn't have a sonography machine. So somebody comes with a portable sonography and they showed it to me. There's a stone in my water pipeline from the kidney to my bladder in the middle. So they said, it'll take one day. Don't worry, you'll go home tomorrow. And then we phoned my father, and my father said, okay, I'll come. So immediately my father, from here to my house was around 12 kilometers. So my father came on his scooter, retired gentleman. He had a small scooter. So he came on his scooter and he met me and blah, 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 blah. So he said, don't worry, I'm there. You want me to stay? I said, no, you don't need to stay. I said, thank you for coming. So he was there for 2-3 hours with me, and it was evening, and I said, why don't you go home? He said, yeah, it's okay. I'll go home for dinner. So should I come back tomorrow morning? I said, no, don't worry, I'm going home tomorrow, because the doctor had come, and he said, no problem. So next morning when I went to, the doctor came and doctor said, you are discharged. And I said, the bill, he said, your father paid the bill yesterday. And I said, really? Yeah, I said, yes, he paid cash, and you can go home. And this is the bill. And we had told him the bill, because we knew how much it would be. And we took that much amount, and we made the bill last night only. But you can go in the morning, because at night, why go home? We are here. So I said, yeah. So I came home, and then I talked to my father, and he says, listen, you are my son. You were in pain, and you were in hospital. You got 2 small children. Your wife is at home. I have money. You didn't have money. So I paid the bill, and same amount I am giving to your elder brother. Same amount, because he's living with my elder brother. So he said, I have decided that whatever amount I paid you, I am going to give it to your elder brother, so that he does not feel, or his family does not feel, that the younger boy is taking advantage of a old father and taking the money for his sickness. Okay, so that is how my father brought us up. That he believed that I need to create equality amongst both my children. If you are sick, I give you money, I will give the same amount of money to your elder brother, so that tomorrow there should not be any fight over money, because I paid for your bills. So that is the type of father that I think God blessed me with. Not the type. That is the father that I was blessed with, who saw equality, who ensured that I survived. And yes, I am 1,000,000,000% without ulcerative colitis since 1999. No medication, no nothing. That's why on my YouTube, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, I post photographs of dinners. I go into a restaurant. I don't boast that I'm eating in a good restaurant, but I try to show what I'm eating. Like last night, yesterday was my wife's birthday, right? So my elder son, whom we live with here, my younger son is in Delhi. We got a restaurant over there. So my he's a chartered accountant. He's a BTech. He's a electronic engineer. So highly educated, highly knowledgeable, high-paying job. So he planned with his mother, we'll go out for dinner. So it's like in the evening, I'm asking my wife, you not made food? She said, no, we're going out for dinner. And I said, great, where? She said, no, we'll decide. When we went down into the car, my wife said, let's go for Chinese. So we went to a Chinese restaurant, nice restaurant in our area, and we had dinner. I posted some photographs on my Facebook, and I said the same thing, that those people who doubt me should understand my life. So it was a question of money over treatment. And this young boy didn't ask anybody, but he said, sir, within 2 days, payment will be done. Please prepare my treatment. Other people, they have lots of money, because when we discuss it, we discuss everything. What do you do? What is the problem? What is this? What is that? What business? I look at the handwriting and I analyze the handwriting, and I tell the patient or the person who's writing, I said, you are very intelligent, you got this. I take their date of birth and I said, you got a lot of money. How do you know all this? I said, just from the date of birth I can analyze. So when I analyze, I look at the numbers and I tell them, just by looking at the number, that you got a problem with blood. And he says, how do you know? I said, you don't need to tell me how do I know. I just looked at your mobile number and I told you that you got a blood problem. Yeah, I had COVID and now it's infected and all, so I have that allergy or whatever. I said, I told you, no, blood issue. Incurable. Why? Because we learned it. I can look at numbers in your mobile number, in your date of birth, and I can tell you your personality without meeting you. I can look at your wristwatch and I can tell you your personality. Just by looking at it from a distance. And I can analyze that person, what type of person he is, what is his level of education, and what is his grade of money that he's got in his life. Just by looking at his wristwatch. And it's bang on. You can't deny it. And when I tell them, and then they say, how do you know all this? I said, I just look at your wristwatch. Everything is money, not money. Everything is energy. Simple. So you have to decide if you are willing to change your father's life, change your mother's life, change your daughter's life, change your son's life, change your life. Yes, it's going to cost money. You come to me, you go to a doctor, you're going to have to pay for it. So you have to decide, are you this mentality or are you which mentality? Treatment, to get well, to live a life with happiness, or be greedy and save money and see your children, wife, daughter, yourself suffering and not enjoying life because you are saving money. For what? When you die, who takes this money? When you die, who uses this money? Your children? Your wife? How do you know how they're going to use it? How do you know how they're going to use your money? But you suffered, no? You saved all that money. You saved all that money, and something happens to you. Who's going to use the money? Not you. Not you. Right? Hello from Brazil. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why I'm talking in English. I stopped talking in Hindi. I said, let me, Viva Brazil, Viva Brazil. So thank you so much. So if you're going to save, hoard, or be stingy, the universe is going to give you that. If you're going to think, yes, I need to help my wife get better. I need to help my son get better. I need to help my parents. Your mother is suffering. You don't want to spend money. You are a miser. You are a loser, not a miser. You are a loser. You don't want to spend money on your father. You are a loser. I don't talk of wife or children. But you don't want to spend money on your father who is suffering. You don't want to spend money on your mother who is suffering. You are the biggest loser in this world. Take it from me. Yes, that is my word for you. You are a loser. Because the person who gave you this life, you don't value them. Okay. There was a very wise gentleman. A story, and I sign off. Very wise gentleman. He went to a very big saint, and he told the saint, what is a mother? What is a mother? What does she do? You know, like my wife, my son doesn't bother about cleaning his room, the bed, because we have a maid. So that maid comes and does everything, right? So, but I tell my son, no, when you get up in the morning, you should tidy your bed, keep your shoes in the proper place, keep your clothes properly. So he says, why worry? You are there, mommy is there, and that maid is there, so I don't need to worry. So mother hai na? Mother will do it. So today morning my wife told me, can you do it? I said, okay, let me do it. I just because it's like that. Now we have to support each other. I'm at home, I did. Now, so that gentleman says, okay, so what does a mother do? So you want me to give you an answer? He said, yeah. So he says, come here. So he took a heavy, parcel of about 4 or 5 kilos, padding, and tied it around his belly. Belly, belly, lower belly. So he tied it and told him, go, come back after 9 hours. So he says, I have to come back. He says, of course, you have to come back. I have got to give you the answer because your mother is useless. She doesn't do anything. So you come back after 9 hours. So I've got to go to work. He says, go to work. Get lost. Don't waste time. So now he's saying, now I've come to this guru, and this guru is angry and has given me, a package over here, 4 kilos, 5 kilos, goes to work, goes to the toilet, goes in the bus, goes in the train, goes to work, sleeps in the afternoon, do some work, whatever. And after 2-3 hours, 4 hours, he gets frustrated, he gets mad, and he removes that 4 or 5 kilo parcel from his belly, lower belly, and puts it in a bag. And he says, bullshit, this idiot, this guru, I went and he gave this. I went for a question and he gave me this. So I'm going to go in the evening, I'm going to fight with him. What lesson about my mother, and mother is not doing anything. So he went in the evening after 9 hours. And the guru was waiting for him. And he said, yes. So the guru says, where is that packet? I gave you packet here, belly, lower belly. What bullshit. I had so much problem. And blah, 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 blah. I couldn't do anything. I could not go to the toilet. It was very difficult to sit down, India, you have to sit on the floor. Nowadays you got those American toilets in India. So you sit on the floor, then you have to wipe the floor. You have to do a lot of work in India. Overseas I'm not talking. I'm talking of India. Because this idiot was Indian. So, and this guru was Indian. So the guru said, okay. So I gave you came with a problem. I gave you a task. And yeah, you tied something on my lower belly and I got very uncomfortable, and I was having problem all day. So after 3-4 hours I removed it. So he said, okay, very good, you removed it, very good. So he says, now what was your question? Your question was, what does mother do? What is mother? Nothing. She doesn't do anything. So why I should worry about my mother? So he says, now you understand that your mother kept you inside her belly for 9 months. She did not remove you even for 5 minutes until you were born. And when you were born, she bore the pain of giving you birth. Okay? And when she gave you birth, she has made you such a big boy or a big man who doesn't value a mother or her efforts or her life or her sacrifices for your well-being, for your father's well-being, for your mother's, for your family's, everybody's well-being. And you were telling that what does my mother do? So he said, in 2 hours, 3 hours, you removed that 4 kilo weight, but your mother carried you in her uterus, lower belly, for 9 months, and she gave birth to you. Do you understand what a mother does for you? Then he realized the value of a mother. Now, if you, as a male, as a son, or as a daughter, your mother or your father is suffering, and you got money or you have the means to ensure a better life for them, and you don't do it, you are the worst human on this planet. You could be a daughter, you could be a son. Similarly, your responsibility towards your children, like my father said, I am taking care of you because tomorrow if I die, I will die one day. I don't want you to die before me because we don't know what happens, so that you can take care of your mother or you take care of me the same way that I took care of you when you were suffering. I said, that's a deal. It has to be done. He says, no. He says, if I don't do it for you, you won't do it for me. He says, because once I do it for you, your children will see that I did it for you. So your children will do it for their grandmother or for me. And your children will do it for you and your wife. Your wife. My daughter-in-law. So he said, I'm leading by example. I have money, I give you half, I give your brother half after death. But I may as well give you now because you're suffering. You need the money now. You don't need the money after I die. So you need the money to survive. You need money for food, you need money for electricity, you need money for the society bill, maintenance, you need money to pay for the children to go to school. So I'm paying those bills. You just get well. You just get well so that you are okay to take care of your family. And that's how my life survived for 13 years. And I had a partner, a civil engineer, Nasir. I'm always grateful to him because he would take care of the works when I was not going to work. We were a partnership. We were doing civil contracts in Bombay. And Nasir would go to work. I would sit at home. I would do the typing. I have a typewriter. I would do the typing. I would make the billing. He would bring the copies. He would measure everything. He would come and give me the bills. He would give me everything. And I would make the bills at home, sitting. And next morning or in 2 days, I would give him the bills. He would give the bill there. We would get money. So he would go to work and I'm sitting at home on my dining table, running to the toilet with red blood coming out of my anus, running to the toilet, my mother and my wife and my father cleaning the floor and my children cleaning the floor for 13 years. Yes, that. My underwear would be wet. I would be bleeding. We didn't have diapers in India in those days. Nowadays you get adult diapers. I would be bleeding in my underwear. I would have 10 or 12 underwears wet by night, and then my wife and my mother would be washing those underwears for me. And I would be crying. But my wife and my mother never complained. They never complained. My children never complained. My father never complained. They said, no, it is karma that we have to take care of. We have to clean your toilet. We have to take care of your blood. We have to wash your underwear. We have to give you your bath. Because I was invalid. I can't walk. So my father would take me to the bathroom. My father would give me a bath. My wife would dress me. And my wife would do my comb. Because I'm helpless. I'm very weak. My hemoglobin is 4 or 5. I would need to go to hospital in 13 years, 6, 7 times. Why? How did I survive? I survived because I had support. If I didn't have support, I wouldn't have survived. Then I met all these people from where I learned all this. And I started using them and I got well. And I'm always grateful to the Almighty for giving me a life which was hard. So that I can also understand the plight of others. And yeah, earn a living, happy. Yeah. So if you're not interested, or if you're interested, get in touch. If you're not interested and you don't like my face or my ideas, it's okay. It's not for you. Because only those that are destined will come, and those that are not destined will continue to go on their own journey. I don't say they'll suffer. Who am I to tell you that you'll suffer? Maybe you'll be better off without my knowledge in your life. And yeah. So I'm always praying for those people who don't come to me. I say, it's okay. Be well, be happy, recover, and enjoy life. Just like I'm enjoying. If I'm enjoying life, even you should enjoy life. You have your means. So thank you very much. God bless you. If you are interested to get in touch for any type of disorder, the list is here. It's all mentioned. And yes, we have treated patients where even Google and Grok say it can't be done. Okay? We've made many videos on YouTube. You can watch them. I've been on YouTube for over 8 years, and you can watch maybe 300 videos of mine. So thank you very much. This was a case about ulcerative colitis, a young boy suffering from 6 years. Hopefully over the next 1 or 2 years, he will be jumping, and maybe in a few months I'll be having him live, not live, I don't want to disclose his identity, but he'll also share his experience. So thank you so much. If ever you want to get in touch, get in touch. Stay well. Don't stop your medication. We treat our patients with our systems. They continue their medication. As they get better, we monitor their results and they go back to their doctor and reduce their medicine. So what we say is, we are using many alternative holistic healing methods along with your regular medication. Gradually we will help you get better. Contact us for treatment. So gradually we will help you get better, and treatment without medicine, healing with alternative therapies. So you go back to your doctor with your results, and the doctor is responsible for giving you or reducing your medicine, because he is the person who gave you the medicine. I can only change your life without medicine from my side. He can change your life by reducing your medicine. And when you are getting better, I'm sure you will start reducing your medicine on your own. Thank you very much. God bless you. Amarjit Singh from Mumbai.